Hi, sweetie pies. It's me, Dada. And now it's time for another book. What have we got here? Leila, the Perfect Witch. Hi, Leila. What you got in your cauldron? You got a frog on a spoon? All right, let's go. Leila, the Perfect Witch. And then Hansel and Gretel broke in and ate everything. Aw, more cookies. Far and wide, Leila Wayward was known for being an extraordinary little witch. She lived with her Baba and 3 sisters, Adelpha, Fair, and Lucy, in their cozy gingerbread house. Adelpha, Fair, and Lucy, and Baba. She was always the fastest flyer. Meow, she fly on a goat? Okay. That's cool. There's our gingerbread house right there. She was always the fastest flyer and the most cunning conjurer and the sneakiest shapeshifter and the craftiest carver in her coven. Wow. She made pumpkins, carved pumpkins here. For each of her talents, Leila had won a trophy, but she was saving a special spot on her trophy shelf for the most important one of all. And her dream was to win the magnificent witchy cake-off. Don't worry, Basil, this is going to be easy peasy. She's going to put her trophy right there when she wins the witchy cake-off. She's going to bake a witchy cake. And her frog friend is named Basil. Or you could say Basil. I'm going to say Basil. After all, Leila was the youngest in a long line of powerful women who were experts in the dark arts of patisserie. Pastries. Dark arts of patisserie. And this year, she was finally old enough to enter the competition. I'm old enough and I'm going to bake some cookies and cakes and muffins and chocolate everything. I almost have to pause this and look at all these family photos. But much to Leila's surprise, baking wasn't such a piece of cake. Oh, my cake didn't turn out right. It's all mushy and gooey and stodgy and claggy. Kitty dog go, no. Like. Of course, Leila wasn't going to give up. I want to be as good as everyone in the family, she thought. Leila, want to chase fairies and forage for mushrooms with me? Asked her sister. No, I'm reading a recipe book, sorry. But if she wanted to win, there would be no time to go out and fly, and no time for carving pumpkins, and definitely no time for fun. Leila was, after all, a particularly determined witch. I want to win the cake-off, the witchy cake-off. I have to practice. Finally, after a lot of research, Leila found the perfect recipe. Mix the mandrake and the nightshade. Now blend it with the wool of bat for a cake of powerful taste. Watch it bubble and let it bake. Basil said, "Oh, too much cake for me." And after a lot of experimenting and hard work, she was about to make the most magical disaster! Ow! What happened? The cake blow up like a volcano? Leila, no. Oh, Basil, my family will be so disappointed in me. I'll never be a true wayward, beggy witch. But as it turned out, she's sad the cake didn't turn out. As it turned out, good sisters will always be there, especially when you need them the most. Take a deep breath and try again. Let's count to 10. Well, that's nice of everybody cheering her up. Fair showed Leila her best tricks for sifting and mixing. A sister, whister, whister, sift, mix. Lucy helped her whip the cream. Whip, 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 whip. And Adelpha taught her everything about decoration techniques. But most importantly, they all had so much fun. Oh, baking together is fun. Let's get in the kitchen and bake right now. Sprinkles, more sprinkles, please. Finally, the night of the magnificent witchy cake-off had arrived. The judges and contestants were ready. Well, there's Goat Merlot and Sunglasses McGee and Doodle McPoodle. There's the camera crew, Mushroom and Mouse. Good luck, darling, and have a blast, said Baba. Leila put on her chef's uniform and off she went. Chefs usually wear a white coat to bake in and a chef hat. Little by little, take a deep breath. Let's count to 10 and try again. Little by little, she got there. Oh, look at that cake. It's a beautiful little monster cat, octopus cat cake. Leila made it to the final. And now, the winner is Bah. Who's the winner? Faustus Gray. Faustus Gray? Dahlia Gray? No, Faustus Gray. I said Faustus Gray. Dahlia Gray? No, Faustus Gray. Roro Gray? No, Faustus Gray. So in the end, Leila didn't win that trophy. But losing wasn't as terrible as she'd imagined it might be. And you know what? We are so proud of you, says our sisters. You know what? When she was having fun, she felt like a winner. Plus, there was one thing that all the Waywards would always be extraordinarily good at. Picking mushrooms? Ew! Eating cake together! Let's go get some cupcake right now and put it in and eat one. Yay! A Halloween cupcake. The end. Good job, Leila, the perfect witch. Good job, you guys. I love you so much. Hugs and spooky kisses. Wow.